So Parker's been wanting me to do a deck profile.
You've been wanting to do a deck profile.
Fair.
Don't lie to me. Don't lie to the audience.
That's fair.
You've been begging on your knees, please let me do a deck profile.
Anyway, I play the worst tier 1 deck there is, Fairy Drytron.
Except it's budget Drytron.
Yes, sir! So we start off with, what is it? A playset of Alpha Thubbin, mainly because you need him.
So say he's alpha.
Yeah, he is the alpha.
I don't think that needs very much explaining.
He is your main Drytron searcher. And basically, he's the one that allows you to shit out literally any ritual, because he searches any ritual. Alright.
I think most people understand that.
Yeah, that's fair. Then we have the owner of the channel, Beta.
Lamau.
I know, right? So, he's shit, honestly. The only reason I play one of them, he's a Drytron name. If I could, I would run a fourth Alpha or Zeta. Because honestly, this dude is shit.
This isn't magic.
Unfortunately. Alright, now the draw power of the deck, besides from the extra deck, is Delta. He's honestly underrated because I find myself going to him a lot because getting like Ava or some shit off of his draw is phenomenal. And even if you don't get Ava, you can get another good card. So he's also a named Drytron. I play all the named Drytrons because I can shit out whatever ritual I feel like. And it's funny. Alright. Alright, 3 Gamma.
It's Gamma.
Yeah. He is honestly the best way to make board. He's the perfect send as long as you have something else on the field, like a name, Drytron, or a ritual. He's the best send off of Mu Beta because he gets, like if you ritual summon, say Ben 10, you just plus 3 off of a card, essentially. Because he tributes, he gets on board, you get another Drytron from Grave on board, and then you get to search. He's a good card, and you can summon them in attack position. And since they have a fat 2K, yeah, it's a good card. The last main deck named Drytron is Zeta. He searches your ritual spells. However, the only ritual spell I play is Medionis because I don't feel like trying to get Machine Angel Ritual. He's the second best Drytron, only second to Alpha, because you get Medionis Drytron. And again, since the name Drytron, and like all of them, their machines, you can shit out whatever you want with their ritual spell. Onto the fairies of the deck, we have our one of Ava because it's limited. Cards
cracked.
Yeah.
Actually cracked. Just block dragon for fairies.
Yeah. Alright, now since I don't have enough money for Diviner, I went with a funnier card.
The old school Drytron.
Yeah, the old school fairy Drytron. So, we can search this off of Ben 10, and it's a fairy, and it makes sure your opponent does a special summon. So combo that with Ultimateness.
You'll say sometimes he literally gets us out with Ultimateness and I just can't do shit.
Yeah, I sit with this Ultimateness, my opponents can't do anything. I summon literally any named Drytron, well 2 named Drytrons or a ritual, I win. For the Heralds, I'm going to show all at once.
Jesus Christ, it's a lot.
I play 5 Heralds. I play a playset of orange lights, a green light, and a purple light.
Not the Imperm!
Yeah, not the Imperm. So honestly, we only play one of purple and green light, so that way we have different Herald names or different fairy names for Ava to search. The 3 of orange light kills hand traps, honestly.
Except for Imperm!
Yeah, that's why this fucker's here. Yeah.
Jesus. Not the Imperm on my non-existent Diviner.
Yeah, right? Bro, no, people hit fucking, what is it? Mu Beta with Imperm and I cry.
Lamau.
So for our Cyber Angels, we play 1 Ben 10 and 1 Edatin. I want to get more Edatin mainly because it switches ritual spells, but I mainly use it because it's a named fairy.
Honestly, a lot of builds are only playing 1 Edatin anyway.
Yeah, and then 1 Ben 10 because if you don't play Ben 10 in Fairy Drytron, what are you doing with your life? This card is cracked.
It's also limited for a reason.
Yeah, it's cracked just like Ava, because this shit searches Ava.
It's almost like not once per turn searching. It's good.
I know, right? And I've seen Fairy Drytron, well, good Fairy Drytron players, this one once, Well, they use it twice. I use it 3 times because if I search it, I use it once, I summon it, and then use it to summon it again. The last main deck fairy is Herald of Ultimateness. You have to play it. If you're playing Fairy Drytron, play it or Perfection.
Yeah, that's the entire point.
Yeah, it's Omni Negate, then Negate Special Summon, so it's fucking awesome. Our last 3 ritual monsters are the Drytron ritual monsters. 2 of Draconids, mainly because...
Big boy.
Yeah, they're all big. But also, this guy sends shit on your opponent's turn, whenever. And also they can't be targeted by monster effects, and not by spell traps. He floats into him. He also blows up your opponent's back row. And this guy...
The Sky Striker matchup,
Yeah,
dude.
bro, I've actually won games from Sky Striker.
Poor Caleb, dude.
Bro, I hit him with fucking, what was it? The counter trap when I used to play it. That shit, it returns to deck on a special summon. And that just blows up your opponent's entire back row.
Well, the entire point was that he couldn't Widow Anchor it or anything, and all the Sky Strikers were too small.
Oh yeah, and then the best card in the deck,
The
one of Ghost Bell. There's not much to say.
He cannot afford more hand trap.
No, I can. It's just I can afford the
You
good
had Valor, bro.
I had 3 of Ash, and we saw where that went.
Oh, that was like years ago.
Yeah. All right, 3 Fafnir because we can search 2 things. But also the main thing is it protects our ritual monster, well, our ritual summons.
Not the magical meltdown.
Oh no! So this searches any Drytron spell. We refuse to read the trap part because that card doesn't exist
Anymore.
Yeah, anymore. Our 3 other Drytron spells, the one of Nova, and then 2 Meteon's Drytron. This card is cracked, so is this. Is there any more explaining to be done? I need to pick up another one of these though, because they're fucking good. The only searcher for Drytron names. Cyber Emergency, because we do not speak of Versatron. He's not real. This card is honestly cracked because I can even add the ritual monsters if I feel like it. Or, Cyber Dragon. Because clearly I play Cyber Dragon.
Clearly.
Yeah.
If you guys want to see a cool Cyber Dragon deck list, you should check out the other video on my channel.
No.
I'm already linking it in the top, you can't stop me.
Fuck. Alright, so now I play a lot of weird cards. I play 3 Blizzard because
Not the Blizzard.
this card outs Dark Ruler. It also outs Lightning Storm. It outs any spell or trap that isn't droplet if your opponent sends a spell. It also, I'm playing this because I got killed by a Mystic Mine burn deck. Now I play this. No, because you can even use it on their, you can chain on the sending. So that's fun, of Motion Mid Cannon. Then they have to do 8 more turns. We play a 1 Called By and 1 Foolish. Phenomenal card, Foolish especially is phenomenal in Drytron because it lets you put any Drytron name in grave. Called By is...
Called By?
Yeah, Called By is Called By. You play it because you don't want to get hand traps. Now I play 3 funny cards. I'm gonna get criticized for this, aren't I? I play 3 Dirge of the Lost Dragon.
Bruh moment.
You declare a card name. If either player activates a card or its effects, that the owner of that card halves their life points.
Once.
No.
If their life points was halved, it sends it to the grave.
Yeah, during the end phase.
Yeah, so basically once.
No, so say you declare Baby Ceratosaurus, then Parker cries because he's at 1,000 life points. Or you activate Droll, no, you don't activate Droll. You call Ash, Droll, a hand trap, so that way now it's no longer free for your opponent to hand trap you. Of course, they're still gonna do it, but now it's at a cost. And against Drytron, I can shit out a 4K beater. And yeah. Now for the extra deck, I play 1 Lyrilusk Assembled Nightingale because... I mean, yeah, but also, in case my opponent does some shit like D-Barrier, and they call Ritual, I can just go into this. But yeah, we play 1 of Bird because it's funny, and also can attack directly and make Zeus. We play 2 Mu Beta because the card is cracked. You can use its materials for ritual summoning, which I find funny, and I didn't know until recently, but you can have multiple material, not just 2 attached to it. I need to read cards, I know, but I do find it funny how you can make a 5 material Mu Beta that's absolutely useless because why make 5 and you can make it 2 material or 2 materials. But yeah, he's in shit. He's in the gate if you have a machine ritual. Pity there are only 4 in the game. Then like Parker said, Zeus!
Because this card is now budget.
Well, it's not even that it's budget, it's just that it's a good card.
But it is also budget.
It is budget, but I play Xyz monster, so why wouldn't I play Zeus?
I was gonna say, plays 1 Xyz monster and the extra Zeus!
Oh, I could also hard make Zeus because level 12s. Now for the Link monsters, because I only play Xyz and Links. Link Krivo for obvious reasons, level 1 deck. And he actually helps the combo. Because I can make this fucker with him, Cross Sheep.
Wow.
So essentially, when you ritual summon 2 zone he points to, you can draw 2 and then pitch 2. Now if I draw Ava off of it and already have another fairy in grave, I pitch it and another fairy and now I get 2 more. Or I pitch Drytron names and make my opponent cry because card is broken. The only other fairy I play is Herald of Mirage Lights, which if I want a fairy on board other than Ultimateness or Vanity's Ruler, this is an Ava target, but also it fetches ritual monsters and ritual spells from a graveyard. It's also a once per turn spell and trap negate. But yeah, we play one Nightmare Phoenix because again, spell and trap removal. That's about it really. And now a card I recently picked up, Cleafort Genius. It's unaffected by spell effects, well spell and trap effects. Also it can negate 2 cards on the field. And that's all we need, and it's a machine link. What else could I ask for? Besides a Drytron link. Oh, he can also be used for the ritual summoning. He has the perfect attack for perfection, which I have just in case Ultimateness gets banned. The only link 3 in the deck is Nightmare Unicorn, because it shuffles stuff. What else? Oh yeah. Topologic Bomber, because he's a link 4 we have easy access to. And if I need to, I can go into him and kill my opponent purely off of burn. Sounds familiar. The last card of the extra deck is Shurig. It is a Winter Cherry target, because clearly I'm not going to summon it during a game. However, Tri-Brigade is broken, and it makes me cry, because they have this card, non-targeting banishment.
Non-target banish, baby!
I'm also looking to pick up a Utopic Draco feature and Utopic feature because I can make 2 Moo Betas in 1 turn. But yeah, it's just a Winter Cherry target.
And you should play a lot more Winter Cherries targets, honestly, right now. Like I said, Farigit would be kind of better.
Bro, I play...
Just get a Destroy Phoenix and force it, bro.
I will. I have the luck to pull it.
Actually, funnily enough, you can probably get like Verte.
Oh yeah!
It's getting reprinted in gold, so and everyone's playing Verte.
That is true.
Winter Cherries reveal Verte?
Bro, you know how many Winter Cherries target there are in this deck? A Symbol Nightingale, Zeus, Link Krivo, Nightmare Phoenix, Nightmare Unicorn, and Shurig. Man, because they're good cards. And I know you play Link Krivo and your strategy usually uses it.
Alright, that it? Anything else you want to say to the audience?
Do not play Drytron if you want a ritual engine. Play Incantations.
Just don't play Drytron.
Yeah, just don't play Drytron. It is not worth your money. I wanted to because it was fun. But if you want a good budget deck,
just play Tri-Brigade.
No, that's not budget.
Yes, it is.
Wait, what?
Dude, the most expensive card is Kit. She's like $4.
Anyway, that's it, really.
Alright, so that was our good friend Christopher back on the channel again after so long with his budget Drytron deck profile.
Sir.
Now look at them!
No.
I want you all to look at it!
No.